may I say welcome. My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. Here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are.
Public relations and crisis management. You'll start by building a Hammond creation lab.
By the way, guys,
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
okay, is this guy finally gonna stop talking? So, okay. So I'm gonna build this here. The basic movement of this game
Let's
is...
focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Could he stop talking now? As now I begin to talk? Okay. So the general movement of this game is WSD, like every other game, to camera. Now he's gonna
The
talk again.
machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Scroll to zoom in and out.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Okay, so the general way to move it is the zoom in and out is the scroll and the mouse to like swing around like this without using WSD. So it is one, you probably need to look up the controls. So let's see the dinosaur stats, shall we? It's R, is this wrestling. So everything's pretty cool. Drink. Come on, buddy. By the way, I'm not gonna try to pronounce these names, guys. If I do, then the name you're probably gonna hear is gonna be Squirrelicious. Maris. Yeah, that's the best I can say of it. Now, I'm not gonna try to pronounce all these names unless I actually know how to say one of them properly, like the Tyrannosaurus.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science.
There's always science.
I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Okay, so here's the entrance of it. So we need to choose on the contrast as soon as they actually message. Let's see which one. Let's start with security. Security.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Okay, so we have to build, connect a power and installation sensor. Okay, so we have to construct power and contract an explanation center to your park's pathnet. Okay, so I'm not gonna read all these things, and I'm not always
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Okay, so I'm not always what I was saying before these guys interrupted me. Again, is that I'm not always gonna mute my mic every time they actually like talk over them.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
So technically what you're saying is they're like children. They want attention, but if you don't give it to them, they're going to become enemies. Good to know that. Anyway, so here's our star rating. So everyone, apparently my thing stopped recording. Stop recording. And I've been playing this game for quite a long time, and it hasn't been recording. So technically what we did is we did examination. I will teach you how to extract fossils in just a couple of minutes, but now let's actually research something. So apparently, when my thing stopped recording, a lot of things happened. Like, first of all, we actually were able to unlock this guy, and I continued the mission. Now I have no more money to do this anymore. Okay, so let's see. So I already sent the screenshot, and you guys see that's when I was working. There's anything?
Right. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Wait, what? Do we have to? Do we have to do that?
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
But is that really necessary? Please, wait.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay. You're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
You're taking a pencil, right?
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
So a lot of these characters, a lot of the stories is based, like, this is after Jurassic World, and
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
this is technically in the timeline of when the new Jurassic World movie was like, when they come to the IMAX at the end. Now this guy, I'm probably gonna tranquilize him. Yep, tranquilize.
Adding task.
They're tranquilized. And my ranger team is now gonna need to.
Crew responding to repair request.
Could you guys lovely just get in the shelter, please?
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano. 各位先生女士，作为预防措施，以个人的安全，请距离最近的避难所避难。Chers visiteurs, par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité, veuillez gagner l'abri le plus proche.
Okay, he's in tranquilized.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
So would I.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it. at a later time.
Wait, what?
Right now, we have our hands full.
We have to tranquilize him again because he didn't save. Okay. So technically now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring him in there, tranquilize him in the cage, and then move him back in the cage. I don't want him to break out again, because which I just said. You guys just does a maximum amount of answer. And great ones. This is the helicopter depth move. They have different things to do.
Asset transportation underway.
Every dinosaur they did. They also sell us. They also sell dinosaurs. So after I figured out how you so listen, that's two for these things.
Delivery complete.
Adding to the list.
You've just been tranquilized already. Now you're gonna need to be tranquilized again. You already sent into my crew there to tranquilize you. So hopefully, we'll break out again. We need a fossil. So you go get us a chart here. Thank you. Please. Is that okay? Would you just tranquilize him? Let's okay, there we go. Okay, so this guy's out, huh? There. Wait, my preview's on. There's a little lag in there. Okay. So he's tranquilized. You might want to move. We tranquilized him. Now we need to transfer him. That's really
En route to collect the asset.
So apparently we're in debt. Big bad debt. We need to get some money really fast. That's it. That's see what original goes. Let's take it like 30. Our profit is very not that much. I saw 20. Wait, 16, 14. There. That's a bit there.
Transportation underway.
Technically, what we need is more dinosaurs. As soon as we actually give forward. It'll get mail. 'Cause we need to get more dinosaurs. 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 'Cause we need to get more d confusing. What is going on?
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay, there we go. Oof. Okay. I feel like there's a bunch of...
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Let's get a nice tractor across running, shall we? And let's show you.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
No, such a... So here are the geos. So I can make like this like more like it's gonna be like it's gonna cost costs me more, but I just more like it. There. Let's make you your girl to be very.
Let me tell you something that I myself have heard many times before. I don't know how you did it, just that you did. So thanks.
There we go. And I keep pressing the wrong keys, so yes. So, oh no, let me guess, the science. Yep. What do you guys want?
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to
Okay,
work
just start mentioning
together
now
to
because
create life.
Just start
Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
We already made it way past in 1 second. Ding! It's unlocked. Okay. These guys are about to be done.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're gonna need one of those soon. Trade check, I guess. I'm gonna check the inventory.
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Oh, well, anyway, well, let's see this new. Look at that.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Okay. So our dinosaur are... So as you see, these guys don't mind the rain. They really see that it's raining.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
There we go. Finally they stopped talking. Yeah, the game is very delayed because they backed up so many things. Because that says... Oh, that is it.
I've looked this gig over. You should too.
Okay, that actually goes...
For you, a contract like this should be no sweat whatsoever. Just hatch a few of the little things, okay? And anyway, at that size, they're all cute.
I love how it's in.
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Good to know. Good to know. So, we're actually doing 2 missions at once. This one is to release a dinosaur, successfully incubate a dinosaur in the this place here. Again, guys, if you guys did not heard this, I'm not gonna try to pronounce all these things. I could be repeating myself, but I don't know. I'm recording this video in very different ways. For you guys, it's all one big video. For me, it's already 3 different chunks. That's called the power of editing.
Just heard from the client and they are happy, which means we are too. Way to go, man.
There you go.
Our new specimens, sorry, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
Let's sit down. So, that is good enough.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
And let's get some good money coming. Shall we?
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
So that's a good picture. 5,000. Nice one.
This contract can really help our bottom line.
Okay. Can I have that, please? Oh, we're so close. There we go. That's a good one.
Great shot,
There.
kid. That was 1 in a million.
Good money right there. Okay, so technically, do we...
Way to go!
What is our area? 63, so we need to actually... Is there any close? Oh, it's time for the entertainment.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing?
I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team.
Okay.
Mine.
Because I have a decision right here, and I have to finish this decision first. Okay. So, and also for that one, I need to build like a whole turn different habitat because I do not want all my dinosaurs to die. So we need to go to the Triceratops. Where's the Triceratops? Okay. And we need to learn. We need to. Where's that research station? We need to research hookworm. That's probably a medication. So it's gonna be right here in Genesis 8. No. That is, nope, it's not a Genesis 8. Because that's the wrong thing right there. It's probably a medication. Okay.
Добро пожаловать в мир юрского периода. Желаем вам приятного и безопасного отдыха.
Need to get standing with the security little contract. Could I get a security contract, please?
I know you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract should be right up your alley.
I kind of was hustle. I'm gonna need to do that to actually unlock the hoodies to the Senosaurus. The Senosaurus, you see, for 48 we need 50, so we need 2 more. So we'll get there eventually. Okay, so that's researched. I'll go there. And now we're waiting for these guys to be back. 2 minutes away. Guys, as I know of, oops. When I was saying, as I know of, there's no speeding, like making the game faster. An electric fence, no, that's a good. So we need to research an electric fence. We'll do that. And I'll love the next one. Pin right there. I'll just connect those. I really don't need them each. I'm gonna big it. I don't know, build a big habitat right here. I should build like cool bridges here. At least we like goes into the ground. Okay, are you guys almost there? Yeah, wait for a minute. Please get here fast. I'm getting very tired of talking fast. There you go. Just talking. Let's see. Here. Okay, so fairly things here, and Let's actually start our expedition for the carnival. Okay, so technically, good. Now here comes more waiting. But it's still not 70. %. I need 3%. 1% is not gonna work. Probably 2%. Okay. I guess I can't do anything. Guess I don't need to. Wait, this is gonna be mostly a waiting game. Anyway. Take my time. This video hasn't gone long enough. But you guys don't know because we could build a pin to our land. You can't tell from. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is where I'm gonna need to conclude it for the first episode of Jurassic Evolution. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every single time I post a new video. Thank you for watching.